Hi there. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Glory. My name is Dr. Victor S.L Tan. This morning, I have a very interesting topic for you, a new way to motivate people. And I say for too long, many of us have been taught the wrong way of motivation. Ever wonder why sometimes we are not motivated in life, in the workplace? It's because we have been taught something that is totally wrong about motivation. Now, I say this as a start to provoke you to think what motivation is all about. Let me first start by the definition of motivation, as most of us know it. From the word motivation, it's trying to get people to find a motive to take action towards a goal that we expect to achieve. And what do we do in terms of motivation? Why is motivation important? And we know for too long, a lot of people go through a lot of trainings, all kind of training, technical training, skill training, but many people don't do those things they're supposed to do. They lack the motivation. Now, in the corporate environment, having trained many executives and leaders, I found out that there are 4 reasons why people don't perform in organizations. Reason number 1, they do not know what they're supposed to do. It's about communication. And communication also comes with a commitment to communicate. A lot of people don't have that commitment to communicate. They don't have the motivation to communicate. And reason number 2, they do not know how to do. A lot of people have been trained in areas they're supposed to be good in. Skills, knowledge, expertise. But they still come back from the training session not applying what they know. They are not motivated to apply what they know. Reason number 3, why people don't do things and don't perform. They don't know why they should do it. Perhaps the question in their mind is, why me? Why not somebody else? Why am I supposed to do this? After all, I'm not paid that much. It's about motivation or the lack of motivation. And reason number 4, there are obstacles beyond their control. Why don't people remove those obstacles? Why do they wait for people to come and help remove those obstacles? Again, motivation or the lack of motivation. So motivation truly, it's very important. It is not skill, it's not knowledge, it's not expertise. It has to be motivation to enable these resources to be applied productively in the workplace. Now, in the past, the traditional approach of motivation is very much based on needs. And one of the most flawed motivation that I think that is stopping us from achieving our goals in today's environment is called the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Now, if you look at the Maslow hierarchy of needs, it proposes that there are 5 levels of human needs, which actually, in part, is very plausible. It starts with basic need: food, clothing, shelter, water, sleep. And then it talks about safety need, the need to be safe, have a job contract, safe in the work environment. And third is social need to interact with people. We have happy environment, family day, open environment. And the 4th level need is self-esteem need, the need to be recognized, the need to be appreciated. And the highest level is self-actualizations. Now, true, there are some elements of reality in this kind of needs. But in the workplace, the reality sets in. I think many of you who are working at a high level, perhaps when you're interviewing candidates who are considering joining an organization, you'll find that when you first start out interviewing a candidate, you are asking the questions. Then, a few minutes later, you might be interviewed. The candidate must start asking you, do you work 5 days a week? Do you provide bonus in the end of the year? Or do you pay a certain salary? Because below a certain salary, I can't survive. I have a car to maintain, I have a house to maintain, and I can't join your organization. And this is based on needs. But the truth of the matter is that in difficult times, in challenging times, motivation based on need doesn't work. In fact, after the Asian financial crisis, a lot of companies go through a VSS, voluntary separation scheme. It doesn't take needs into consideration. It takes the survival of the organization into consideration. So in other words, there's a better way to motivate people, where there's a win-win situation for the company and also for individual.